Chapter 3. Thus spake Jehovih, i.e., the Great Spirit, by the light of Cosman proclaimed he these things amongst the nations of the earth. Man looked upward in prayer, desiring to know the manner of all created things, both on earth and in heaven. And Jehovih answered him, saying,
The whirlwind made I as a sign to man of the manner of my created worlds. As thou beholdest the power of the whirlwind gathering up the dust of the earth and driving it together, know that even so do I bring together the Aegean and nebula in the firmament of heaven. By the power of the whirlwind create I the corporeal suns and moons and stars. And I commanded man to name the whirlwinds in the Ethereal firmament, and he called them vortices and walked. According to their shape called he them. By the power of rotation, swift driving forth in the extreme parts, condense I the atmospherean worlds that float in the firmament. And these become my corporeal worlds. In the midst of the vortices made I them, and by the power of the vortices I turned them on their axes and carry them in the orbits I allotted to them. Wider than to the moons of a planet have I created the vortices, and they carry the moons also. Around about some of my corporeal worlds have I given nebulous belts and rings, that man might comprehend the rotation of my vortex and worlds. For each and every corporeal world created I a vortex first, and by its rotation and by the places in the firmament whither it travelleth, caused I the vortex to conceive the corporeal world. A great vortex created I for the sun, and, within this vortex and subject to it, made I the vortices of many of the corporeal worlds. The sun vortex I caused to rotate, and I gave it power to carry other vortices within it. According to their density and position they thus carried forth and around about the sun. Think not, O man, that I created the sky barren waste, and void of use. Even as man in the corporeal form is adapted to the corporeal earth, so is he in the spiritual form adapted to my Ethereal worlds. 3 great estates have I bestowed on man, the corporeal, the atmospherean, and the Ethereal.